Welcome back to our August edition of Highlights, where we highlight programming, activities, and resources available at Littleton's Department of Elder and Human Services and the Council on Aging.
We will highlight upcoming activities, but first we would like to highlight some information concerning property tax help for eligible seniors in Littleton. There are many options to explore in order to get some relief with your property tax. Eligible Littleton residents could qualify for tax exemptions. The assessor's office has various exemptions that residents can apply for, and if eligible, the predetermined amount will be applied toward their property tax bill in December. If you are interested in finding more about what types of exemptions there are and whether you are eligible, contact the assessor's office for more information at 978-540-2412, and you will be speaking with April. And keep watching Highlights and checking your broadcaster for future programs in September and October. In October, we will be working with the assessor's office, and we will be having a dinner.
Okay.
And it will be, I don't have the date, it'll be 5 to 7. And there'll also be a lunch and learn in October. I don't have the date yet. And the assessors will be there to explain each and every exemption in full detail. So please watch your broadcaster and other advertisements that are going to be going out.
Good. Good. And then Littleton also has the tax relief for the elderly and disabled program, or TRED. And throughout the year, people are able to make donations to this program, which helps eligible Littleton residents with relief toward their property tax. And to find out if you are eligible for that relief and the application process, contact the EHS office, 978-540-2470, and the outreach staff will be happy to discuss that program with you.
And it's important with that program that we cannot fund that program other than donations. And right now, the amount in the program for this year is quite low. So if there's anyone who feels they have the ability to donate any money, it would be very much appreciated.
True. Right.
And then another option is the senior tax work-off program. And Littleton residents over the age of 60 who own their own home in town and have a skill set that may benefit town departments are eligible to complete an application. And you don't have to have a lot of skill set. I mean, filing, painting,
a variety of things.
A variety of different things that you can do, answer the telephone. There's all kinds of things.
Right.
Those who apply are able to put their skills to use for the town, and in return, they receive money off the property taxes. For more detailed information on this program and the application process, contact Elder and Human Services at 978-540-2470. While each program has their own limitations, it's worth exploring them all to maximize your possible benefit.
It would seem like people who are interested should contact assessors, find out what's available, come to lunch and learn, or dinner, and really find out all the options that they have.
Yes, and in the September broadcaster, there will be a handout that explains all the tax exemptions.
Okay, that's good. So they have an idea, and then they can come and ask questions.
And then they can ask questions.
Perfect. Perfect. That's a good thing to be doing. So now we're talking about programming that's coming up in the month of August, and there are some special ones coming. Hope you'll be able to join us at one or more of these activities. In July, is July or August your birthday month? Not mine. And are you 70 or over? Join us to celebrate those birthdays on Tuesday, August 15th at 1 o'clock. There will be games, prizes, conversation, and of course, cake and ice cream. And please call to register, 978-540-2470.
Are you looking for a trip outside of Littleton? Well, there are 2 of them in August. On Wednesday, August 9th, spend an educational morning at the Museum of Russian Icons in Clinton. The van will leave Town Hall at 9:30 and will return at 1. The cost is $5 and is to be paid directly to the museum. Have you ever been to that museum?
No, and we keep saying we want to go, and that date doesn't work for us.
Well, I've been once, and it's a phenomenal experience.
Everybody that I've talked to,
unbelievable.
everybody that I've talked to that have been there said it's amazing. And they're having a special display too as part of it in this month, I think.
They show you how the Russian dolls that come in the little...
Matrushkas.
Yes, they show how they're painted and what kinds of paints they use to do that.
Cool.
And then the artwork that goes way back is just, it's unbelievable. It's a great take. So if you have that date available, plan to sign up and go. And on Thursday the 17th, there will be an outing to Tower Hill Botanical Garden. Enjoy the gardens and a picnic. The cost is $10 a person, which includes transportation and a bagged lunch from the senior diner. The van will leave Town Hall at 10:30 and will return at 2. Space is limited on both of these trips, so call to register at 978-540-2470.
Okay, good out-of-town trips. Want to stay in town and still have some fun? There's programs for you. On Wednesday, August 16th at 2 o'clock, musician and singer Dennis Connor will present songs of yesterday. Definitely sounds like an afternoon of nostalgia. And then this next one sounds really fun. An intergenerational program is planned for Wednesday, August 23rd at 1 o'clock. Grandparents or other caretakers can bring the little ones out for some fun and education with the live animals provided by Animal Adventures. And they do a great program.
They do a good program.
And this will be free and hosted by EHS and the Reuben Horror Library and will be held behind the old library. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Kids will love it.
Maybe a painting class is more your thing. On Friday, August 25th at 10 o'clock, in room 233, Kimberly Stoney will share an untraditional approach to watercolor painting, watercolor wildflowers. There is no cost for this activity, and please call to register. I took her course in July.
You enjoyed it.
And I thought, I can't do that. It was an interesting approach to watercolors, and I actually brought home a finished product that my husband framed.
Okay.
He said, boy, you learned a lot today.
You're going to do this one again?
I'm going to do it again.
Perfect your skills.
And Kimberly comes to a lot of our craft classes, and so it was nice to go to one of hers and see how she runs her class and everything. It was a lot of fun. You should come.
She's also done at least one, I know, if not more, at the library too. So she's obviously very popular in town for running programs. And
yes, and I think you should come.
I know you said I should. I've forgotten. I'll have to look at the date again. And then I'll see. I can't do watercolor.
I said you couldn't do watercolor either, but we did. And everybody walked out of there with beautiful pictures.
Okay.
And they look like wildflowers. I'm telling you.
All right. And of course, there are always those who are interested in exercise now that we got away from the from the art classes. In addition to the regular exercise programs, which are numerous, and the walking club, of course, there are 2 special programs in August. Mindful Movement with Jenny will be held at Fay Park on Tuesdays from 10 to 11, starting August 22nd to September 19th. It's a 5-week course, and the cost for that is $15 for the 5 weeks. And definitely call EHS to register. And on Thursday, August 10th, at 1:30, Steve Shane will present an educational lecture, but it also will be a fitness class on fall prevention and the benefits of remaining active through all the phases of your life. And again, please call to register.
And of course, there are always the ongoing regular scheduled programming of weekly blood pressure clinics on Tuesdays, 10 to noon, foot care clinic on Friday, August 11th, 9 to 11. Call to reserve a slot. But August will be the start of a new resource elder law drop-in on Friday, September 1st at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. An attorney will be on site the first Friday of every month to answer your legal questions. There is no cost for the consultation. That's cool.
That's a very good resource, new resource. For
Yeah.
us. Yeah, perfect. Also in September, so we're jumping ahead, but just so you know, the MGH Bloodmobile will return, and it will be here Tuesday, September 12th, and appointments will begin at 9:30 in the morning, and it will be in the town hall parking lot, and appointment check-in will be in the senior diner. And I think they also said we were going to try to get the Bloodmobile like 2 times a year to come, so it'll be a regularly scheduled thing, which is good.
That's cool.
Yeah,
What is a month without food?
of course.
What do you think? The annual senior cookout with Senator Eldridge and State Representative Arcerio will be held Wednesday, August 30th at noon in the multipurpose room and the courtyard. Meet and greet your elected state official and enjoy hot dogs, hamburgers, sides, and cake. Please register at the EHS office, 978-540-2470. The Lunch and Learn program, What to Look For in a Private Home Care Agency, will be held on Wednesday, August 9th at 12 noon in the multipurpose room. Deaconess Abundant Life Services, it's a mouthful,
It is.
will provide lunch and a program on topics to consider when teaching.
Oh, I think it's searching.
For
I think
when-
that was my typo.
Oh,
When searching.
did you screw up?
I did.
To consider when
wow.
searching for the right type of private home care. Space is limited, so please call and register at 978-540-2470.
And in addition to those things for food, there are also regular breakfast clubs. The Men's Romeo Breakfast Club will visit Karen's Kitchen in Air on Friday, August 11th, and Dream Diner in Tingsboro on Friday, August 25th. And the Women's Juliet Breakfast Club will visit Karen's Kitchen on Friday, August 4th, and the Dream Diner on August 18th. And the Dream Diner is the one you said it has the 50s theme to it, right?
No, that's the Comet Diner.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
the Dream Diner is run by the sister of the person who runs Rosie's Diner that we've already been to
Okay.
in North Chelmsford.
But that was, the Dream Diner was good? Or you
The Dream
haven't-
Diner, the Dream Diner is excellent. It's up on in Tingsboro on the way to Pheasant Lane Mall
Okay.
on the left, and they do a grand breakfast. It was a family of 3 sisters. One ran the old Owl Diner in Lowell, one
Okay.
runs the Romeo in North Chelmsford, and the other one runs the Dream Diner.
Okay.
So it's a family affair, and they're spread all over the place.
Sounds good.
And
Anyway,
they do a good job.
okay.
And-
For any of these,
Yes, it's you.
okay, for any of these, the van leaves the town hall at 8:30 and call dispatch to secure a ride, 978-844-6809. And you can drive yourself, and if you're doing that, call EHS office, 978-540-2470, to register so that they know how many to expect.
And also, the women's breakfast will be held August 9th, and the men's breakfast on Wednesday, August 16th, from 8 to 9 in the senior diner. And there is no cost for the made-to-order breakfast, thanks to the Friends of COA. And Charlie DiStefano seems to be our resident cook.
He does.
Does a great job.
He does do
Please call to register.
it. Right.
And there will be no Veterans Breakfast in August. Also note that there will be no soup and sandwich lunches on Thursdays in August. There will be no restaurant hoppers in August.
3 of the food events are not happening in August, but we've got a lot of other ones, so hope to see you at some one of those. And now, nearing the end of our show, we do have some announcements of community interest. And one is that the Littleton Community Farm on Wilderness Road is now accepting SNAP and the Senior Farmer Market coupons, accepting both of those this summer. The farm is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And anyone paying with a SNAP EBT card will receive 25% off. So that's
a good deal.
Good deal for them. Please park at the fire station and walk up the dirt road to the distribution tent. And those needing to drive up closer may park at the White Barn at 7 Wilderness Road. Please remember to bring your own reusable bag.
And here's a big reminder, people,
Right?
that residents of Littleton passed the plastic bag reduction bylaw in November of 2022 town meeting.
Right.
That bylaw bans the use of single-use plastic check-out bags and promotes the use of reusable, recyclable bags. This bylaw goes into effect on August 1st, 2023. But they
Next
did
week.
say at the
They're-
selectmen's meeting Monday night that it's going to be a soft start. So the final use of plastic bags will be September 1st.
Right.
But you should be getting used to it in August and not using plastic bags anymore.
They're giving the stores time to have a transition between.
Right.
So, and that's good. And another announcement is an update on the progress of the building project, the Center on Shattuck Street. And that will be the future home of EHS and the COA. Yes. On Monday, July 24th, this past week, Brian Fors, the town's project manager, along with the architect and construction manager, gave an update to the select board. And we suggest that you watch that presentation on LCTV to really see what is going on with the project. The quick part is they're just about ready to go to the planning board. They're just about ready to start getting construction prices, looking like breaking ground December, January, and then it will be a 14-month build. But that's only the quick deal, so look online.
Very exciting news.
Yes.
And looking at the broadcaster, it appears that EHS COA has a program or activity to satisfy everyone in August.
I think so.
So hope to see you at one or more of these activities.
And thank you very much for watching, and see you next month.
Yep.